So, hi guys, my name is Zinjy and welcome back to another episode on the Basically Minecraft server. And for those of you who didn't catch episode 1, in episode 1 we just managed to come over to our area, which is this beautiful desert over in the southern part of the actual world itself. We managed to build this amazing looking sort of tent behind us, and that's a bit all we managed to actually get done. I've not managed to be able to do an awful lot off camera. I have done a few bits and bobs here. They're just, setting up things. We've got a couple of farms set up there, so just basic crop farms and a sugarcane farm sort of going here, and also a cocoa bean farm as well. Managed to get a couple of tools. We've got a couple of diamond tools. We've got like Silk Touch and Fortune just so we can get mining and stuff. But other than that, I've not done an awful lot more, to be honest. Yeah, which is going to change today, for sure. And I can hear you asking already, but then what are we going to be doing today? Well, today we have big plans, and it involves something that is just over that hill. And the thing that's just over that hill is a village. And what I'd really like to do is actually go to this village and pick up a couple of villagers from this village and bring them back across to our area over here and get them set up in a villager breeder. Yeah, that's what I'd really like to do, just so we can actually start producing more villagers. And from that, what I'd really like to do is get an iron farm set up today. That's the plan. Yeah, it's not a massive iron farm, just one probably just over my shoulder where the cocoa bean farm is. Just have one that's going to be, sitting, producing iron for us constantly, so we have a constant supply of iron coming in, and I'll be able to do a lot with that because I have big plans for iron this season, and it involves a few things. But yeah, I need to actually get our production going. So yeah, I want to get a couple of villagers over, we'll get that done. But I want to do other stuff before that. Yeah, as you can probably tell, I've not actually done any mining whatsoever. I have the tools necessary for it. So what I'd like to do first is maybe go on a 1 hour mining session just before we actually do that. We'll get some resources, hopefully maybe get some iron and other bits and bobs, maybe more diamonds, hopefully. And yeah, I can just get some stuff because I've not had a chance to actually quite do that. So there's not really much more to say other than let's get mining. And after 1 hour of successful mining, we have managed to collect a decent amount of stuff. Yeah, I have a really bad time in collecting diamonds. I mean, that's an hour's worth, 5 and 8. That's only 23 diamonds in an hour. That's really poor. I don't seem to have luck. No, I definitely don't have luck when it comes to collecting diamonds like that. It doesn't work for me. But managed to get some stuff. Managed to obviously get diamonds, which is always good. Coal, which I'm darn need it. Iron, darn need it. And obviously redstone as well, which is going to be awesome because it's going to be coming up for some projects I've got coming up in the future. But before we get over to the village and get our 2 villagers from over there, there's something I'd actually like to do first. As you can see, this is our area and it's missing a key component. And I know you'll all be wondering what key component could possibly be missing. Well, it's it's in my hand. Yeah, it's obsidian. We are missing a nether portal. Yeah, I've not got one over here, and I really like to connect up to the nether because currently, if I want to go to the nether, go to shopping district, go on Emma's basis, I actually have to run all the way to Fozzen's area and use his nether portal to be able to go anywhere. So I want to quickly get a nether portal set up here, connect it to the nether roof, and then we're able to sort of travel between people's bases and also the shopping district a bit more easier than having to go to Fozzen's base all the time. Right, we're up on the nether roof. As you can see, everyone else has been sort of building their portals up here as well, and this is how we've been traveling between. Makes it a bit easier than having to go through the normal nether. But I've got mine on the other side sort of connected up. This is the one on the nether roof side. Hopefully once I light this and go through, it should link with the one at the base, so no better time to try it than now. Let's have a wee look, and hopefully when we go through it should connect with the one at the base. Perfect. Yep, that's exactly the one. And if we go back through, it should connect back up with the one on the nether roof as well, and we'll be all good to go. Awesome. Yep, that is perfectly what I like to see. Awesome. And now that we're linked up with the nether so people can actually come to our base, I want to get over to the village and get our 2 villagers now, bring them across and get the breeder set up. But what I'd like to do first, before I actually go over across to the village and pick up the 2 villagers, because we all know that's going to be a pain, is I would actually like to get the villager breeder set up first. So actually build it before I actually go over and get the 2 villagers, because I don't want to have them hanging around, when we're trying to build it. And location wise for building it, I actually don't want to build it too far away. I want to build it relatively close to our starter base and to like a crop farm and what we've got going on here. I want to keep everything, you know, so early game in this area right here. Of course, we're going to be building over in the distance over there in the not too distant future when we start on our actual base. But just for, you know, getting the breeder set up and getting our iron farm and that, I want to keep it started here so at least it's loaded when we're doing stuff currently. So what I actually like to do is I actually like to clear, you know, I don't even have to clear an area technically. I could probably just build it like right here. I probably will put it, yeah, probably just this little clear patch right here. We'll build the breeder right here, and it'll be an easy case to just bring the villagers over, get them in the breeder, and then we'll build the iron farm probably just over there. So it's, again, it's not too far away, but it's a distance far enough away from the villager breeder that it doesn't really affect anything. Yeah, I think that's going to be best. And we've got our villager breeder built. All we need to do is also get the villagers across and then get them in. It's a very basic design. It's originally an Impulse SV design, but I fixed it last year. I do have a tutorial on my channel for it. I didn't show you guys how to build it in this video, but if you do want, there'll be a link in the top of the screen right now. You can go and see how to build this for yourself. And it is a great villager breeder. It will produce a lot of villagers. As long as you keep it fed, it will produce villagers for you. But yeah, easy part's done. I've actually modified it slightly. I put it one block higher, and then I put a hay block because I think if villagers land on a hay block, they don't take damage. So at least that way, it's a little bit further off the ground, so we're not getting any like mobs or anything coming in and doing anything to the villagers, or, you know, zombies transforming our villagers into zombie villagers. Yeah, I don't particularly want that. But as I say, that's the easy part. Now comes the difficult bit, and I've managed to get 2 in mine carts, so we're doing good. We're doing good so far. Now I just need to transport these 2 guys intact without any, you know, deaths all the way over there. Yeah, let's hope this goes well, because I don't fancy coming back for more villagers. Right, last little push, and that should be it. If you just pop on up, and he should just go on over. Hopefully no pigs or anything knock him off course, because that's been happening. And there we go, and perfect. There we go. We have both villagers over here, safe and sound. And you know what? We didn't have a single casualty. Whew, I really did not fancy going back over for more villagers. Now we need to actually get them into the breeder. And I think for this I'm going to do it the easy way. Yeah, I could stand here and try and shuffle them in, you know, up the stairs and try and get them into the center block, you know, pushing them in and stuff. You know what? I'm just going to do it the easy way. I'm going to wait till night time, and they should, I am saying should, go in automatically. Okay, it's finally becoming night. What I probably want to do is turn hitboxes on, just so, because I obviously don't want to harm these guys. So let's actually turn hitboxes on, and then let's knock them out of the minecart. Okay, he should hopefully go for the bed. Please go for the bed. Where are you going, dude? No. Where are you going? The bed's up there. The bed's up there. No. Where do you think you're going? Oh, this is not going well. This is not going well. Right, I've managed to recatch them, as you can see, and it's almost that time again. I've made a little box, so don't escape this time. I have no idea why they're not connecting to the, or they didn't connect to the beds last time, but they have nowhere to go this time, so hopefully when that sun sort of goes down, the only place they can go is the bed. So let's get in here. I've kept the hitboxes on. Let's hit this one out. Right, you, why are you not going to the bed? Okay, well, at least he can't go anywhere, so that's fine. And you two, right. It's almost as if they want to path somewhere. I wonder where they'd like to path to. You know what, let's actually make some adjustments to this. I reckon if we reset a bed, or 2 maybe, they should then be able to just sort of drop in. Oh, not like that, that's not what I wanted. We have one on the loose, right? There's one in the bed, but there's one on the loose. This isn't good. Right, we have one who is currently trying to get in. He knows where he wants to go. He knows where he wants to go. Go on, mate. Sleep. Yes! Right, they're both in. Whew. Right, let me grab those carpets. Put those carpets back down. And that should be it if I place that there. Now, what we need to do is quickly get rid of all this, because obviously I want to sleep, but in the same sense, I don't want to sleep, because if I sleep, these guys will escape. So if we do this, get rid of all the scaffolding blocks so these guys can't do anything. Like that. That should be enough. And if we now sleep, these guys have nowhere to go. And we have left off. They are now in the breeder, as you can see. Yeah, I was say once we slept, there's only no other place for them to go, because we took all the scaffolding blocks away, so the only place they can go is the fence post, and that's exactly where they've gone. And this is exactly how it should look. But as you've seen, you know, we had a bit of a hassle trying to get them in. It was actually quicker getting them from the village to here, but it took longer to actually get them into the thing. I had to go and collect them a couple of times. I don't know why that guy decided he was going to go somewhere, but he really wanted to go somewhere. It just shows you, even the person who knows most about this farm or breeder still has major problems. Yeah, villagers, as I always say, are an absolute nightmare. But alas, we have them in. Now we can start getting breeding. So what we need to do is gather up some of this food that I've been growing, chuck it in there, and start breeding our baby villagers now, and then we can start on the iron farm. Right, we now have 3 baby villagers in there. There is 3, believe it or not. This one just looks like it's a 1, but there is actually 2 sort of in each other there. But yes, we now have 3, which is exactly the number we need for our iron farm. So while these guys are grown up, because we don't need them as babies, we need them to be adults. While these guys are sort of doing their thing growing up, we will head over here and we'll start building an iron farm. And this particular design iron farm is actually one of my own. I have released a video for this earlier on here on my channel, and it will be linked at the top of the screen right now. It is a basic starter one, so you're not going to get loads and loads and loads of iron from it, but it's going to do me just now for what I need, and we are obviously going to be building a bigger one later on this season anyway to suffice all our iron needs. So basically it is very easy to make. There is not much to it. I'm not going to go full on camera how to make it. I say if you do want to see how to make it, then I would, I've linked at the top of the screen, you can go and have a look at that just now. But the basis of it is you want to go up by 10 blocks just to get it started, because basically going up by 10 blocks means whenever the villagers spawn in an iron golem, the golems are not going to be spawning on the ground, they're actually going to be spawning on the platform that we're going to be creating above us. So let me just kind of go and get started, and I'll get the basis in. I can show you guys kind of what I mean. And this is pretty much it, guys. This is actually the killing chambers. This is where our iron golem is going to spawn. So what we'll do is we'll put water in this corner here, and then the water will flush everything towards that corner over there. On that corner we'll have a hopper, and then this top block here will have a bit of, like a blade of lava surrounded by fence gates just to keep the lava in place. And whenever the iron golem spawns in, we'll probably put a light source in the middle as well, just to make sure, you know, there's nothing, shouldn't be anything spawning because it'll be water, but just in case. And it'll be good for the villagers underneath as well. But it'll be a case of whenever the iron golem spawns in, it'll get flushed towards this corner, and it'll go into the lava blade, and it'll die in the lava blade, and then what I say, we're going to have a hopper sitting there, so when it dies, all its all its items will be collected by the hopper, and then we'll have a hopper with chests just sitting underneath. Occasionally with this, I have noticed, and I think I did put in the tutorial video as well, sometimes iron golem can actually spawn and get stuck in the wall. Not sure why. Yeah, I don't know why it does that, but sometimes it does. So that's why I've put like a double layer wall here, as you can see. So for any reason, if iron golem does spawn and it ended up, you know, going into the wall, it will die of suffocation damage. It will slow the farm down slightly, but I mean, you know, I'm not exactly in a massive rush to get, you know, tons and tons and tons of iron. I say we are going to be building a big one later in the season just to get me started just now, so I have an iron supply coming in. I don't have to keep going mining for it, but at least that way, when it, you know, when it actually does suffocate in the wall and die, you don't actually lose items. Items actually pop back out of the wall, pop into the actual farm, and then go into the hopper. So yeah, there's no lossage on this part. But this is the killing chamber built. I still need to actually build the under part. If you just sort of drop down here, you can see. Yeah, I haven't really built other than the actual villager chamber. So this sort of triangle T-junction right here is where the villagers are going to stay. So we've got a bed there, a bed there, and a bed there. And this middle pillar is where the villagers are actually going to stand. Now you can see sort of right there, we have a little bit right there, and the zombie is going to be right behind. And because there's 2 sort of half slabs and a main block, the zombie is going to be bobbing up and down in water, and all 3 villagers can then see the zombie, which means, you know, they get scared and spawn down and go. But yeah, I need to go and finish this, and of course I need to get these guys in as well, which, you know, judging by the last thing making the breeder, it's going to be an absolute error. Yeah, let me go and finish the sort of area for the zombie to go in, and let me just finish this up, and then we can maybe try and see if we can try and get the guys in and get up and running. Right, we've got it completely built. As you can see, everything is now in, everything is up and running, and we've got the dispenser with the water, we've got the chamber in, we've got the collection system in. The only thing we're missing are the villagers and the zombie. And, you know, judging by doing the breeder, yeah, it's going to be an absolute number. What I think I'm going to do though is I'm going to remove that stone block, as you can see right in front of me, and I'm going to try and just drop them into here, and then when when nighttime comes, they should just jump in the beds and sleep. That should happen in theory. So I'm going to do that, get a rail cart, get them up in there and try that, and then we need to go and search for a zombie. It's also becoming night, and yeah, if you know me, I don't really like the night. It feels almost like a standoff. Everyone's looking at everyone else, or well, they're all looking at me. Right, I've managed to get them all up, all 3 of them, and I've obviously cut the hole in the floor where I need to drop them in. Now comes the really awkward part, taking them at the mine carts, because, well, judging by earlier on, you know, who knows what can happen. There's no escape. We're stuck in a box, so let's see what happens here. Right, let's get you out. Let's get you out, and let's get, don't walk over there. You out. Right, all of them out at the mine carts, just in case now having to sort of push them in. There's nowhere for them to really go, so there should be no reason for them to want to go anywhere. So let's just hope this kind of goes with these. I've got one in already. Ah, I knew it. There's always one, isn't there? Yeah. You into, oh, this might actually go okay. Come on, and you go, perfect. Okay, all 3 in the hole. That's probably the easiest time I've had with villagers. Ooh, the hitboxes are a bit weird, eh? Ooh. All fun and games aside though, the villagers are in, but we need the zombie. That's going to be the one that we need to get, and I fear that's probably going to be the more difficult one of the whole lot. Right, I've cut the hole in the roof to drop it in, so it's just a case of dropping it in here, so there's no other way sort of it getting out, and I've secured it so it can't attack the villagers when it's dropping in and it can't get out or anything. So basically, we have to go now on search. I could just wait till night time and try and snag a zombie that way. That could be the easier way. Or I can just go and try and find one. But either way, I'm going to name tag it, or at least give it something to hold. So, you know, it doesn't despawn. Right, I've managed to snag a zombie finally. He's holding a bit of rotten flesh. He's wearing armor, and his name is Rob. So he should not despawn in the slightest. The only thing I need to do is actually get him up into the actual farm itself. And this hopefully should go easy. But we shall see. I never speak too much when it comes to these sort of things. Oh, there we go, there we go. Now if I just give him a little push, he will probably hurt me, but that's fine. Go, mate, go. There we go. Right, he's on his way. Let's hope he can hit the powered rail, and it should just be an easy case. He gets boosted straight up to the top. So far so good. Yes, right, cool. Right, he's up. Now let's get up there. I need to break him out the minecart. I've set up a little system so he actually can't get out, if you know what I mean. So he's secured there in the minecart, which is fine. Let's actually do this, and then we'll actually button this up as well so he doesn't get out for any reason, because I definitely don't want that. I need to sneaky past him, but that could be easier said than done at this current predicament. Oh no, yeah, definitely not what I wanted. Okay, take two. We're going to do this the more smarter way, and as you probably realise, this isn't Rob. No, we lost him. Yeah, I don't know what happened. You just started dying in the sun, but that's okay. It's absolutely fine. Right, let's try and remove the minecart from this guy, and then we can actually just sort of jump over here, and with the trapdoor, he should just follow. Should. That has been the running theme so far. Can you get your minecart, dude? There we go. And you should just go in there. Perfect. Perfect. It was a bit unconventional, but yes, he's finally in. And with him now being in, and me finally tidied the place up, it is time to switch this thing on. Yeah, it is good to go. Right, let's get up here and turn it on. All we need to do is actually pull it up and hit the button on the dispenser, and then the rest should be golden. Let me just get some blocks to pull it up here. I know it's not the best sort of way to go, but I'm going to be leaving it running. I'm not going to have it on and off. So if we just do this, and then escape, so then we can't, for whatever reason, spawn. That should scare the villagers. Should spawn a golem, which I think I see. If I put hitbox on, maybe I'll see. Yes, there's a golem. You can actually hear it. Oh, yes, perfect. Right, we've got it working. Yes, awesome. Right, we have ourselves a mini iron farm. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. It's not gonna produce tons, but yes, it's going to give me a good supply of iron. I'm so happy we've got our iron farm and our villager breeder both set up in this episode. That was definitely a goal for today. But before I end, I actually want to head off to the shopping district, because I want to sort out a problem I'm currently having. And you may, if you take a look at me, realise what it is. Yeah, my armor's not the best. And see that gold chest plate? I want to replace it with one particular item. And of course, I'm talking about an elytra. I'm over at the shopping district at the elytra shop, and it's 15 diamonds per elytra, which is actually quite a good deal in my books. So I want to snap an elytra up. I won't have any unbreaking or mend on it, so I might have to see, you know, I think there's, yeah, like unbreaking books and stuff here, but I think it's only unbreaking, there's no mending, so I might have to look into that. Oh, they're making a tidy profit. Yeah, but I want to buy an elytra. That is definitely what I want to do. So let's actually crack some diamonds out. I've got some here, so it's 15 diamonds. Let me just get some of these. These are hard earned. I've been mining these myself, so yeah, I feel like I can treat myself here. Let me take an elytra, and can I take half, please? 15 diamonds. There you go. Whoever shop this is, your business or my business is very welcome, and I'm so glad that you're selling elytra. This is absolutely awesome. Now I've got myself a pair of wings, and I've been wanting to do this for a while. Let me get back on outside. Actually, let me sleep first. And now that we've got rid of the dreaded night, I can finally take my first flight, and it's actually Lily's shop. It's her Black Emporium. So apologies, Lily, I didn't realise it was written at the top of the door, but I've noticed as I come up. Anyway, let's take our first flight on Basically Minecraft. We're off! Yes, finally, we have a wing. We have a pair of wings. Oh man, you have no idea how good this feels to just sort of be flying around the Basically Minecraft server. I mean, yes, it's only episode 2 and we've already got wings, but you know what? I'm all perfectly okay with that. Perfectly okay with that. But that's probably what I'm going to call an episode for there today, guys. I'm going to try and get unbreaking and mending off camera and get them on these wings, because I don't want to destroy my wings. So I'll do that. But yeah, that's where I'm going to end it for today. We've been very productive. We've got our villager breeder built. We've also got the iron farm built as well. And yeah, I can't stress the point anymore. Villagers are a nightmare. Yeah, there's just no more saying that than needs to be said, really. But anyway, guys, that's all for me today. If you have liked what you've seen, but almost hit the like button down below. And if you are new to the channel, then please consider subscribing. That really helped me and really helps the channel as well. Anyway, that's it for me today, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.